like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, a pretty life-changing game. Tandies, everybody chasing tandies. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, smirking, got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips, that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandies, now the whole world's sending tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we print reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, a pretty life-changing game. Tandies, everybody chasing tandies. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, smirking, got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips, that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandies, now the whole world's sending tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we print reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, a pretty life-changing game. Tandies, everybody chasing tandies. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, smirking, got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips, that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody Markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm pretty life-changing game. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, robbie that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, smirking, got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like they're chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandis, now the whole world's sending Tandis. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we bring reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm pretty life-changing game. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, robbie that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, smirking, got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like they're chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandis, now the whole world's sending Tandis. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we bring reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm pretty life-changing game. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, robbie that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, smirking, got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing Markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm printing life-changing gains. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future's looking trendy. Body die, robbie that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got a fashion. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandis, now the whole world's sending Tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we bring reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm printing life-changing gains. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future's looking trendy. Body die, robbie that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got a fashion. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandis, now the whole world's sending Tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we bring reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm printing life-changing gains. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future's looking trendy. Body die, robbie that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got a fashion. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing system overhyped. We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandies, Tandies, now the whole world's sending Tandies. Tandies, in the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we print reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candle.
Morning, I'm here. Good morning, morning. How are you guys? Hello, hola. Hello, hello. Oopsie. Ooh. Okay. Sorry I'm late. How are ya? How was your weekend? I'm here, I'm here. And past them is what's the plan for today? Today looks like it might be a bullish day. Friday highs. It's important level here that I'm watching, that I'm gonna watch on both SPY and QQQ, ES and NQ. We already broke that level, so I want to see if we can hold it. If we can hold it, I think we could have a bullish day. Like the video, guys, yes. That's a good one, dude. Jonathan, you're late too, or you were waiting for me. I'm excited for this week. This week, earnings starts this week, so that might start moving a lot the market. I don't think it's a good swing trading market right now. Earnings week, not big data. Yes, we don't have any big data this week. Earnings start, I think, Tuesday. Let me check. I posted on my Discord. Data on announcement. Here is data, and yeah, so we have earnings on, let's see, when are the big ones starting? On Wednesday. Wednesday we have Tesla and Google. We have, well, Intel. Oh yeah, it was IBM, the one that we already got. So we have Intel on Thursday, and Wednesday we have Google and Tesla. Yeah, so that's exciting. And then we do have some data, but nothing like big. We have oil on Wednesday. Friday is when we have more, like more data here. We have one on Thursday, one on Wednesday. But tomorrow and today, no data. So we're good to go. Let's put some music here. I remember when like my first year of doing the stream, I had no music, and now I don't know how I did it because I feel weird without music now. If I don't have music in the background, I'm like, it's weird. Well, NQ looks like it's just gonna go without being. Same thing with ES. You guys caught this? Yeah, that overnight hold looks good so far. NQ looking stronger than ES today. Well, we filled the gaps that we had above. Pretty much, yeah. SPY is above the VWAP. Same thing with QQQ. Let's see if NQ is gonna make a higher low here. Ooh. Yikes, what's that? What was that? Mhm. That's an ugly 30-minute candle. If we cannot hold this little morning low, I like it for more downside. Yes, it's already under Friday's low, Friday highs. Yeah, I'm watching that Friday highs level. But that 30-minute candle is ugly. Like, look at this. Not bullish at all. So if we break this little support here, I'll be looking for a break and retest to the downside. Yeah. Okay. What a fake out here. That was an ugly, ugly fake out. Yeah, I like this breakdown here. Can we get a little bounce? I wanted to see a bounce so I can add more. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna bounce here. So I want to see it reacting all these. So far, it looks pretty good. If you break these highs, I don't like it. Okay. Come on, keep going lower. Okay, that looks pretty good. Can we have continuation to the downside? Can we please? Okay, keep going, keep going. Dame más. Sí. I want to see NQ keep rejecting Friday's highs and keep going lower, maybe for a gap fill play. I don't know. Lately, the gap fill haven't been too clean. But so far, NQ just keeps rejecting Friday's highs, which is good for us. Keep going, keep going. Go lower. Okay. Poquito más, un poquito más, un poquito más. Okay, I sold 5 more there. I'm gonna sell 5 more, I'm holding 5 only. Just in case we have another big bounce here. So far, NQ looks pretty weak. I will say the next one, it could be around the 940s, 950s. Okay, so 2 more there. Beautiful, beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful trade. SMH is still very weak. Very weak. Nvidia is holding a little bit better, but still looking weak. I'm gonna say one more here. Just holding two runners, guys, but this trade is pretty much done. It was beautiful, beautiful. And that's all we need for today. Beautiful. I think as long as we keep it under Friday's low, I think NQ is very bearish. If it goes back above Friday's highs and hold it there, I think we're gonna see a big push then. So for me, Friday's highs, that's the line in the sun here. That's the big level to watch today. And that's because, well, I'll show you guys a little later. This is why I think Friday high is so important. If you guys see what's been happening with NQ, look at this downtrend here. Very choppy because you have a very strong bullish days and then ugly chop, small candles, but the downtrend is there, right? So on Friday, look at how we broke these little support that the NQ kept bouncing here. And then we have Friday was the day that NQ broke that. So we have a very clear downtrend here. And what I think is like NQ wants to retest this level here at Friday's lows, and then it went a little bit under, and those weeks are very strong reactions there at that level. And yeah, so what I see here is that we have a very strong down trend. Friday we broke this very important level here, and now we're just rejecting that level. So again, as long as we keep it under that level, I think we can expect more downside. I don't know if that's gonna happen today. Maybe today we just keep bouncing around between these two very important levels, which are Friday highs and Friday's lows. Because look at this. So that's I'm thinking for today. We could just move inside Friday's range. But yeah, and you have a very, very clear downtrend. And that's why today I'm holding these runners, this trade for a little bit longer, because I want to see if we're really gonna go down and fill the overnight gap. And here we just keep making lower highs and lower lows. So I'm trying my best to hold for a little bit. And those ads look a little bit panicky. What ads? Nah. I added in this candle going higher. Oopsie. Like if you rewind the stream, you can see that I had these. That's what I was looking for, and that's exactly what I did with my trade. And I had a clean 20 micros. Yes, because I have a big, I told you guys on Thursday here, if you guys were on Thursday, I told you that I'm trading big with bigger size because I have this live account that it has a big buffer. So I know you guys are used to see me only buying like 4, maybe top 6 micros, but now I'm buying more because I have a bigger account, bigger live account. I'm trading like, the strategy with props is going slow, build a buffer, and then you can go bigger. Go bigger or go home. So basically I go slow when I'm building a big buffer, and then I can take more risky trades. Or not more risky trades. The trades are pretty much the same, but I'm buying more size. Like I'm trading with bigger size, but it's exactly, I'm not changing anything on my trading. It's exactly the same trades. Like when I added here, I knew exactly what I was doing. I was adding on a bounce, and it was, my stop loss was if it's not at higher low, this trade is not valid. So that was my stop loss on the ads, and I have a big buffer on this account, so I can take bigger size, bigger stop losses. And obviously with bigger size, the red days are gonna be way bigger, but the green days also are gonna be bigger than before. So So yeah, my look for you guys that I was adding what a big loser, but I knew what I was doing. I was just trading with bigger size and bigger, giving it a bigger stop loss because I can with these accounts. With these accounts, I'm just trading with one live account. No. Yeah, now I want to see Enki losing this little support here that it's fighting so much. Yeah, like that. I don't like that reaction, right? That reaction is indicating that we might see a strong bounce. So now what I'm looking is, are we gonna make a lower high than lower lows? Or is this candle gonna break these little highs here? If you break that little highs here, I don't like it. Do you have a certain position size for A, B, C setups? Not really, but like I don't have that in my mind. What I do have in my mind is, so when do I go a little bit heavier with my position size? It's when I see a clear trend in the market. Guys, it's all about the trend. If you have a clean trend, you kind of can guess what might happen next, because what happened in the past most likely happens in the future. So if you have a clear trend, you can expect the trend to continue until it breaks. When you have a choppy market, there's no reason to go heavier on your position size. Yeah, I don't like this because this looks something like this, right? Okay, that reaction looks a little bit better, but it's gonna depend how this 5-minute candle is gonna close for me. Because that candle structure, and we're kind of breaking the downtrend. We're making higher highs and higher lows there. Yeah, no, I think I should move my stop loss to break even. We'll see how this 30-minute candle is gonna close. Because, like I said before, I really think the real level is Friday highs. So Again, if we still under Friday highs, I still think we're bearish. Obviously, we can just chop around here a little bit, bounce again, maybe, and keep going lower, right? Or we just do this. Friday highs act as support, and then we keep going higher. So that's something that I need to keep in mind. And I don't know if I wanna like hold my position, like my two runners, and see and risk it for maybe a push here and then rejection again, or do I wait for, or do I get a stop out with a break and retest here, right? So that's another possibility. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm all out. I don't like that. I don't like that. Pretty good. Beautiful trade. I tried my best to hold my position longer, but I think it's better to just be done here. That was a very nice trade. Look at reacting here, maybe. Let's see what's gonna do here at Friday's highs. That's the real level. Friday's highs. And we can have another trade here. I'm not gonna take more trades, but if it shows a clear reaction, I think the downside is gonna continue. If holds, I think we're gonna see a very strong push here. So which one is gonna be? Will we get another reaction? Ooh. I kind of want to take this trade again. I kind of want to take that trade again. But this one is a little bit more risky. Why? Because we have, look at the 30-minute candle here. This 30-minute candle is very bullish. We can have and we have this downtrend break. So I think it can go to either side. But I definitely like that reaction. just because the overall trend is bearish. Look at that beauty. Maybe I should have waited for my break-even stop loss to really break, but that's fine. I'm good. Those are the things that we need to keep in mind when we're like, okay, am I a scalper or is this a day trader that if you enter and you look for a bigger move to hold for a bigger move but on a single day? Yeah, day trader. So am I a scalper or day trader? And then each one comes with, I would say, day trader, which is what I think I am. That comes with a higher risk but a higher reward also. If you're trading, if you're copy trading within the same prop firm, you don't need anything else. You can do it with Trade-O-Eight groups. It's free. But if you're copy trading, if you want to copy trade with multiple props, yes, you need TradeSync or any other tool for that. What a beautiful, beautiful, perfect reaction again. His Apex is still a good prop. I wouldn't be using it or posting in here if it wasn't a good prop. And right now they had $49 for the 50K accounts. So I think right now it's definitely a very good time to buy Apex accounts. But that promo is for the 50K intraday no activation fee accounts. It's only 49. So you pay 49, you pass that eval, and you don't have to pay activation fee for the funded account. You want to go long on a downtrend day and overall trend? Like, I know it's holding, but I mean, the trend is bearish. What is EX doing? Let me see. Okay, so it's reacting this little level here. Long, I think the only long is, again, if Friday highs act as support. That's the clear long on NQ. Doesn't matter if it's like quick scalp, it doesn't matter if it can bounce. What's the good trade? Like the better trade? So this is how we need to think every time we wanna enter a trade. What's the less risky trade? Doesn't matter if it maybe bounce here. What's the less risky trade? That's the trade that most likely works in my favor. And we just wait for that. We just wait for a good entry, and then you pull the trigger. You have a clear stop loss, and that's it. Because if we try to go against the trend, it might work here and there, but most of the time it's not gonna work. So we gotta teach ourselves, our brain, to be patient and wait for good trades. And good trades are trading with the trend. And being okay seeing the market bouncing and waiting for what's the good entry here. The good entry is still playing reactions until it breaks and clear higher highs. So right now we have NQ moving inside this range, little range, right? So what's the best? Oopsie. What are the best trades? The best trades are at support and at resistance, not in the middle of these. Can it bounce here? Yeah, maybe. I can see why it could bounce here, but the best trades are at support and resistance. Still looks weak. We keep rejecting the same level, big level. We're still on a downtrend. I'm regretting selling my last runners. but the bodies are small. Looks like it wants to break out. If you were like doing that here, like closer here, like going above and below, I would say yes. But it's not looking like that at all. We still have a downtrend. Look at the 30-minute time frame here. What is it telling you? Keeps rejecting previous day highs. Is it still an overall downtrend? QQQ and SMH did a beautiful VWAP projection. Yeah, I think I'm gonna regret selling my runners today. Beautiful reaction again. Okay, can you break these lows here? This was a very strong dead cat bounce. Yeah, so we're just chopping around here. I'm gonna wait till 11 o'clock and see if we're gonna break this little low here, which I want to see that happening. Oh, the screenshot I posted on a Discord, and I also have a little like friends chat. Like I have a little Discord with a couple of friends, and we share our day there. Nah, I'm not trading options. The only option that I have, I bought SPY put for the end of the day, like I don't know, like 4 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if we can have a little break and retest here. I might take that. Maybe. If we keep it under here. Yeah. That is looking pretty good, that reaction so far. Yep. I'm waiting to see how it looks like a few seconds before close. You wanted to see more upside here? At the end of the day, we gotta trade what the market is giving us, not what we think it might do. And I think that's very important, because when we come with a bias, that can definitely screw up our trading. Even though technically I came with a bias today, well, not with a bias. I was very clear that Friday highs was the level to watch today, because if the reaction happens here, that's a clear sign that the downtrend is just gonna keep going. But if it held that level, the downtrend would have been broken. And when I say the downtrend, I mean the overall downtrend, like looking at the daily time frame. Yeah, beautiful reaction. I think today we had a very nice read of the market. I also will say that besides this ugly fake out, thank you, it's been very clean today. Very clean. I think also that in this market it's very important to be patient and wait for a few minutes after the market open, right? Like 15 minutes after the market open. After the market opens, and that's when you have the clear trend of the day. I'm done watching these. Again, under Friday's highs, I think Enki is very weak. And I think we could expect a downside trend continuation here. So the rest of the week, and more, I think I'm gonna look for bearish move, unless we are on this big support here that I show you guys how the daily time frame looks. I think it's very important to understand what's going on the bigger picture, on the bigger time frames. So yeah, this is a big level to keep in mind, and that's why I think we might retest it besides the very nice downtrend here. And if NQ loses this support, it's just downside. We're gonna give back a huge part of this crazy bullish move, and I think that's when we can expect the retest of previous all-time high, which is what I'm waiting for to buy a bunch of shares again. That's the level that these previous all-time highs here, and this one also, I think those are the two main levels that I want to buy the dip. Pretty much on anything and everything. Like if I see the market pulling back there, I'm gonna start buying like crazy. That's the real bounce level. But yeah, for now we need to keep watching these lows here. I think this week we could expect some movement lower to this level here. Anyone got this reaction here? That was very nice also. I'm done, guys. I think we did pretty good today. I'm very happy with my trade today. very nice read of the market. I had patience. I had a very good entry, very good plan also. So yeah, I'm done. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Remember to like the video, and I'll see you again mañana. Bye.
Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all.